the chairperson of Inspired Sanctuary. I've been working in the area of learning disabilities for about 10 years or so now. I suppose I got into this area through kind of personal experiences. My brother, he has a diagnosis of autism, so that sparked my interest in that area. So I decided to study psychology, and then after qualifying, I worked as a behaviour specialist. My hobbies and interests include travelling. I love my holidays and just spending time with friends and family, and taking my dog Ollie for a walk, just things like that. I suppose we were thinking about as a management group, there is limited resources really in the community for the likes of day opportunities for adults with learning disabilities especially. So we wanted to kind of come up with an idea, I suppose, to really provide more services within the local area. So we've decided to start off small and hopefully build it bigger. And at the moment we are working on a project called Ground to Fork. So we have our polytunnels and we've planted our different types of vegetables, and our residents are looking after them at the moment, and it's going pretty well. I think I wanted to become involved because I suppose if you work in this area, you do have an awareness that there is limited resources in the community, especially for adults with learning disabilities in terms of day opportunities, especially after a child turns 18 and they have a diagnosis of a learning disability. There can be limited services for them to avail of. So really that's where my passion comes from, to be involved with the charity. It means a lot to me personally because I suppose just from my personal experience as well, I know the families struggle, especially with maybe their loved one who has a diagnosis of a learning disability, and they are maybe 20, 21, and they have very limited resources in the community. So we want to just provide, I suppose, additional activities for them to do, come as a group, enjoy, connecting with other people, and doing things that they're interested in, and having that sense of achievement, really. I think there's a couple of different areas. I know I talked about it before there, especially making sure adults within the community have access to, I suppose, just activities to do day-to-day living, and have that sense of achievement and connectedness with other people in the community. But as well as that, it's becoming more and more limited in terms of respite opportunities for adults with learning disabilities and mental health conditions. So we want to also provide that as part of our charity and our vision for the charity. Just through COVID and I suppose limited resources, some respites have had to close down for multiple different types of reasons. But we don't want to just provide respite. We also want to have, a range of activities for our residents to avail of whenever they would be attending our respite services. I think the part of the charity that I'm most passionate about is definitely the inclusion. I think it's so important for people with learning disabilities within our communities to feel included and to feel connected with the people within their community. So we need to provide them opportunities for them to avail of that. And I feel that's what this charity can do. I think it's not one specific moment. It's just the whole experience, really. Every day, we're going out and looking at the vegetables, weeding, watering the plants, and the residents get so excited when they see, how much they're growing, and they get so much out of it. And then once the vegetables have grown, which has happened recently, we're able to take them in, wash them, cook meals with them, and you can see the excitement and the sense of achievement that they feel. So it's just very satisfying to be involved in that. I think really just supporting the residents to have that sense of achievement. you know, whether it's something simple as watering the plants, you know, all them things involve exercise, chatting to each other, having that connection with, you know, people within their community. That's what I think is, that's what I get the most out of it whenever I see what they're achieving through it. I think the impact could be huge. You know, there, because there is limited resources, not just in our local community, but across the north of Ireland for adults with learning disabilities. Um, I feel, you know, hopefully this could have a ripple effect. If this charity is successful, other people could become passionate about it as well and invest their time and effort into developing even more charities. So it just provides more and more opportunities for adults with learning disabilities. So if there's any positive effect from this charity, that would be great. Yeah. Um, I think, I suppose, the my hope within the next year is just to develop and grow the charity. We have a end of summer party coming up at the end of August. So we're having that as like a carnival theme. We've lots of different activities happening at it. We have bouncy castles. We have a petting farm coming. There'll be face painting, there'll be a barbecue, loads of different games and prizes to be won, you know. So it's all part of our fundraising effort to create more funds and then create more activities within the charity. But I love like crime shows. Like that's probably not appropriate. Yeah, love true crime. Really into that. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, and it would follow a lot of like the American court cases, because you can watch them like on TV because there are like cameras in the court cases. So I love watching that. So I don't really have like a mantra or a quote that I go by, in terms of my daily work, but I suppose what keeps me motivated and passionate about my work is you get such a sense of achievement from, you know, the working with people with learning disabilities. So that's what keeps me motivated. Just even the small things day to day in your work, you get such a sense of achievement whenever you see that person that you're supporting achieving the things that they, what their goals are and what makes them happy. And once they achieve that, the sense of, I suppose, motivation you get to keep going in your job, like there can be hard days, it comes from that. Yeah.